I do get nasty. Welcome to the Wonderland Effect. I'm your podcast hostess, Miley B. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you've been here since day one, also thank you for joining. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe because the channel is nothing without you. So without further ado, I do want my guests to go ahead and introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Blove. I'm so excited to be here with you. Finally.
For joining me.
Yes.
I know we've been talking about this for a minute.
We have. So I'm excited to be here.
I love that. Okay.
Yes.
So I kind of want to get into your early life.
Okay.
So tell me about your childhood. Like, where you from? How you raised? Like, you don't have to go into too much depth, but I kind of want to know. Like, who are you?
So I'm B-Love. I come from Stockton, California. I was raised in Los Angeles as well. My biological father, he's from there. I went to preschool in Los Angeles and then kindergarten probably to like 11th grade. And then my senior year, I went back to Los Angeles, but I was always there back and forth. But pretty much like Stockton is my hometown, my roots and things like that. And I'm an only child, so it was just me and my mom. She married when I was 9, so it's just been me and my mom forever. Yeah.
So growing up in Stockton, as we know, like I live there right now.
Yes.
So what has been like the most monumental moment living in Stockton? Let's just say that. Is it what people think it is?
I believe so. I believe Stockton is what everyone thinks it is. But for me, it's a lot of negative. There's a lot of like negative things that happen in my life, like trauma in Stockton. Like I have like a lot of memories and triggers because of Stockton. But the older that I got, I grew to like love Stockton. Like I fell in love with Stockton because like when I was younger, I'd be like, now I'm from LA and and all my friends are like, girl, you from Stockton. But I really grew to love LA. But my most monumental moment will probably be like my softball career. I played softball like the age of 4. I played recreational and competitively. So I think that was really dope. And I played in the Little League World Series in 1998.
Oh, wow.
And we took second against Asia. So yeah,
Okay.
Not trying to give them my age or anything, but yeah, so I think that's pretty dope. And like, you could like Google me and I'm like in the paper, like and everything, like for softball. So yeah.
Don't say that because I would definitely Google it. Have you Googled yourself?
I have. I do.
Are you surprised by the information that's on there? Or does it look like you want it to look?
It just makes me feel happy like I'm doing like everything that I need to do, because if you type in B-Love Jones, like I'm going to pop up and like all my handles and things like that. When you type in my government name, you'll find me for softball for sure.
Okay, should I ask the government? No, you don't have to say that. You don't have to say that. Your real fans could go figure that out themselves.
Yeah, if you know me and you from Stockton, you definitely know my government for sure.
Okay, so speaking of like being in Stockton, you do a lot of community work, at least from what I can tell on social media. So how did you get introduced into, like supporting your community? Because in all honesty, you kind of have to get introduced to people that'll put you in the right rooms to support your community. So how did you even get started with that? Who influenced that?
As a child, I always wanted to give back. Like I always told myself, like if I was to get rich, like I want to help the homeless. I've always been compassionate for others. But growing up, I would say like in church and like being involved in volunteer work and giving back once a month. My mom and her ministry, they go out downtown and they give back. So like being around a village of people that just naturally give back and do that, like it's just embedded in me. So like whenever I can give back, I try to give back for sure.
I love that. So it sounds like you have a giver mentality. So I kind of want to play into that, and you know where this is going. How has that failed you? Because I know it has. It has to have.
It has. I feel like I give my last to people. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I don't like really like get that in return. However, like I just still move with the intent and purpose to like naturally give. I would like give my last to people, and I know it like bites me in the behind, so, but my mom is that way. Like she's naturally a giver. Like my childhood, like my friends will come over. If my mom was taking me shopping, she was taking them shopping. They knew they were going to get something out of it. Like, so, but I've also been used a lot because I'm just naturally a giver. So it's just all trial and error, but I can't change who I am because of other people.
Exactly. But Did you learn how to set boundaries? Have you been learning that?
I'm learning as time goes by, with every season and every person that I come to encounters with, but I'm still working on it.
So let me ask you something, because I personally am like kind of getting there to this point where I never really was taught how to have boundaries, because that was never really a thing with my family. Like, we just never, that's why I asked you about the giver mentality. We just never really had that. Like, yes, be weary of people, but it was never like people can use you. My parents never said that. It was just treat people how you want to be treated.
Yes.
Which I think sometimes it's a good mentality to grow up with. It makes you a good person, but I also think it like taught me how not to set boundaries. It's so hard as an adult to set boundaries.
Yes.
Like, to be comfortable with losing people, because especially it depends on your attachment style, and XYZ, and mine happens to be anxious attachment. So I have abandonment issues. So it's more like I used to have a whole funeral for people, like really grieve them to the point where it was like they really died.
Yeah.
Like the detachment from them felt like it was a piece of me that just got cut from my flesh.
Yes.
It
I
really
can
hurt.
relate to that.
Like, you know that moment where you're sitting there and you're like, wow, I really got to stop talking to you and stop being around you. That emptiness and that crippling, like,
Girl.
deepening feeling is
Girl.
like, it's dramatic as
It
hell.
is,
What
it
I'm saying
is.
is dramatic, but it really is like
it
that.
really is. But it's a true story. It happens. It happens.
And
Yes.
how do you deal with situations like that? Or how have you been dealing with it?
You know, I recently have went through something like that where like I was forced to not deal with this individual, and I didn't want to not deal with this individual. I wanted it to work. You know, but it was hard, and I tend to like isolate myself, and I was like broken and devastated, and I actually seeked professional help. I have therapy. I have a therapist. I'm sorry. I'm in therapy, and I have a therapist, and I actually have a psychiatrist as well. Like, I tried for so long to like shy away like my mental health and things like that, but talking to someone and like, you know, getting on the proper medications and things like that, it helped me tremendously, and I'm back outside.
We love that. I love that you're so open about that too, because especially in the Black society, it's kind of like hush. Like, especially the older Black people, they were a lot of the times where they don't talk about their feelings or emotions.
Yeah.
Kind of hide it behind a door.
Yes.
And not to say that other people don't have these problems, but I feel like it's especially in African American culture.
Yes.
We don't like to feel.
We don't.
And even in the women today, because so many women were single mothers, and because so many women had to be strong for so long, men as well, I don't want to leave them out, but a lot of us don't know how to emotionally regulate ourselves.
Yeah.
So I love that you're so open about what you're going through with mentality, because it's true. Like, having a person that doesn't know you can sometimes help. Talking to somebody that's not going to judge you can sometimes help, because when you're telling your friends all your business, they form their own opinions about it. They have to. It's human nature. But to have somebody that's like unbiased is a relief, because like, I can tell you anything. You don't know. You're not going to tell anybody. Like, it's a safety space.
Most definitely.
So, like, I recently have gotten back into therapy because I realized something. When you're dating around, people pull out your traumas. And they say that all the time. Like, you ever want to see how well you're doing mentally, start dating.
Yes.
But I think I've been dating the wrong way. So that's a whole nother topic, girl.
You and I both, because, man.
I like somebody, and I
still
just
swimming.
fixate. See? I be
Still
fixated.
floating.
I be like, you are my one. I only want that one. And not only that, I've been so aggressive in my pursuits in life. So sometimes it's like, it makes me super fixated on what I want, and I keep going. Even if that person's telling me like, hey, I don't want you.
I feel like my aggressiveness has like failed me in so many of my relationships. Like, I actually heard one person that I was dating like tell me that I was aggressive, and it kind of like checked me like, wait, what do you mean? Like, I'm just on you like too much? Like, am I coming too strong? And I tend to do that a lot. So like, I'm trying to like step back a little bit and try to be soft a little bit. But I just naturally just...
Did you hit them?
No.
Okay,
I'm not aggressive like that, like physically, but like just
not that
like...
there's any... Okay, not to say that it is or isn't wrong. It is wrong to put your hands on somebody. But if that was the past scenario, like, it doesn't make you necessarily all the way wrong. As long as you're seeking help and you don't do that no more. Like, it's not a
Yeah.
habit.
Yeah. I totally agree.
So, because I was physically abusive to my exes.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
not all of them, just one of them.
Yeah.
Not that that excuses it. And I'm really sorry if you ever watch this. I'm really sorry. It's just I didn't notice the behaviors. I had become so aggressive in my professional life that it kind of like synced over into my personal life.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like little things, like hitting him on the back, like, you know, I thought it was little because you're a man.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
One day he just dead faced asked me, he said, "Why do you hit me?" And I was like, "I don't know. You make me mad."
Yeah.
So like I had to really check that. He was the only person that ever asked me. Although I think he's also the only person I ever put my hands on, to be honest.
Those boundaries.
It was more or less like I lost respect for him.
Yeah.
He lied to me. Doesn't excuse my behavior. Doesn't excuse it. But
it doesn't.
after that, I had to like, no more. You
You can't be doing that because, girl, you will go to jail.
I need to stop laughing because this is not funny. But you should not be beating on people. And if you are in an abusive situation, please seek professional help. Please get the help. If you are the abuser and you know that you're the abuser, please seek professional help. Okay.
Please do. Please call that hotline.
But I had to like learn. You know, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yes. No, you shouldn't. It's not good at all. But I'm glad that you got out of that.
I am glad that I got out of that mentality too. I'm still aggressive, but kind of like reserved. I think I find
levels.
So let's talk about something. This is totally like, I mean, we talk about it anyways. So the soft girl era, I'm kind of like, I feel like it's been misportrayed in social media. I feel like when we say soft girl era, we always equivalent it to somebody else making us soft, or a man making us soft, somebody else making us, you know, feel that softness, which in reality is be feminine, like embrace your femininity. And I think a lot of people have, like I said, misportrayed it.
Yes.
I find more peace, and I don't know if this is the same for you, but with being happy with myself, like learning how to love little things about myself every time. And I do spiral. I have this all the time. Call my therapist and be like, hey, so today's the day. I'm about to knock all this shit over.
Yeah.
So I need you to talk me out of knocking all this shit over. And then we bring it back to reality. But accepting that those ugly parts are a part of me. Like, I don't know if you have those moments. Do you have those moments?
I feel like mentally I have it all the time. Like I'm an overthinker. The soft girl era, I'm not like a trendy person. Like, so I don't just hop on trends. Like, cause it just came out of nowhere. I'm soft now, but I definitely feel like there have been moments where I have realized that I am becoming more soft. However that looks like for me, it looks like for me with my aggression, being submissive to a man. That took me a long time. And if I'm able to like be submissive to someone that I want to be with, I feel like everything else will follow. Like, okay, I need to do, you know, like, I know I'm not married to you or anything, like, but eventually like work on that and get there. And just like how I carry myself and some things that I used to do 5-10 years ago, I don't want to do now. Like go to a club. Like I want to just go to a lounge or a hookah bar and just chill, or go to like, you know, have a picnic in the park or something versus like being around a lot of people. So that's when I feel like I'm becoming more soft and more into my like feminine, you say it. It's a tongue tie. You say it. Femininity.
We know what you're saying.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, so
we get it.
Yeah, but like when they just like I'm in my soft girl era and all that, like I just like like girl, what is that? Your lace front and your nails, like I just don't get it. Like what is it? Like what is your soft girl era?
I just feel like you shouldn't leave it to somebody else for you to be happy with yourself, enough to be happy.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's what it is. It's like we've come up with another way to say like stop being a bitch. That's what it's really turning out to be. And I'm just like, you don't have... I did realize this too, because I did suffer from being like super overly angry, but only because I was unhappy with myself. It wasn't nobody else. Like I blamed everybody else for a long time, but I also realized it was because of my lack of self-respect and boundaries.
Yes.
And I felt disrespected, so I was just lashing out at anyone and everyone. So I think if we don't diagnose the problem, then we're just creating another Band-Aid. So this whole soft girl era sounds like another band-aid.
I agree.
You bitches need therapy. Go to therapy. You bitches need to go to therapy.
Talk to somebody.
Please.
Please.
Seek help. Like, I love those. Seek help.
And not your timeline.
Not your friends.
I hate
not
that.
your For You page.
Yes, please. What's on your mind?
Please go talk to somebody.
Although sometimes that does help because I'm guilty. Sometimes
Well, I mean, I think you should curate your For You page so that it helps your lifestyle. Because in all reality, we're all victims to social media, and we're all victims to what we're attracted to. Like, we like the pretty shit too, but I think you should definitely curate, because if you're looking at porn stars all day, it's not really going to help you.
Agreed.
And if you're looking at somebody that's not inspiring, is it really going to help you?
Exactly.
If you're looking at people that aren't doing anything, what's it going to reproduce? Like, you are who you're around. You are what you consume. You are what you eat. If you're eating all this negativity and all these unrealistic expectations, that's what you get in life. Anyway, so let's go back to the music.
Okay.
For all of you that don't know. How has life in itself, and I know this is going to be a really broad question, inspired your music? Because I can tell you what I saw. You want to
tell me first?
Yeah, I feel like the season that you're in right now is like Lover Girl. And I don't know if you're in love with someone or if you're in love with you. It's like sometimes you give me you're in love with somebody else. Sometimes you give me I'm in love with me.
Interesting.
It just that's what it is. And honestly, all the artists that I meet, it could be either or. Sometimes you guys could be talking to the audiences. Sometimes you guys could be talking to a person.
Yes.
So how has life inspired or shaped your music style? And are you in love? I need to know this.
Am I in love? I like someone.
How much is like?
I do like someone. And it's been great because I feel like we're the same person and we like make music together. We talk about music and things like that. But as far as like my music and it comes to my life, like I literally like write about my experiences, like experiences that are happening around me. Like I said, I'm always in my head. I'm like overthinking a lot, but I do agree with you. I do feel like I am like a lover girl and I'm like hella lover girl right now. And it's not just because I'm talking to someone. I don't think that it's just because I'm talking to someone. I have been, receiving a lot of love lately from my peers and things have been happening for me. And it makes me like love myself more because for a long time I didn't like myself or like love myself or like when I look in the mirror or like I like thought that I was like worthless, like ugly, like, and stuff like that. So like now I feel like I'm in a season where I'm just like, ooh, I can be free. People are respecting my artistry. People are loving me for me. Like I don't look like your average normal girl. And, I have all these piercings and things like that. I'm not the skinniest girl. So like I am like loving myself and me. Talking to someone that loves me for me too is just like a plus. And it's just like, it's a super bomb feeling. And I feel like so content with our situation, relationship, whatever you want to call it. Even if we weren't to work out, like I learned so many things from like being with this person and just talking to this person. I'm very comfortable and he has made me comfortable too. So yeah, shout out to him, my little bookie. But
shout out to you, boo boo.
I just knew you was gonna get to that.
I asked you if there was something I
trying to make me emo.
No, I'm not trying to make you emo.
Yeah, shout out to him. You know who you
it's
are.
Okay to shine some light on the person that inspires. I've had a few muses here and there. Like I don't know. I think I'm in a weird place, weird space, and I'm happy to be in this weird place, weird space because I don't think I was happy in certain situations. But I tried to make myself happy.
Yes.
Which made it so much like it just really wasn't for me. And it hasn't been to the point where people have cut me off, but it's kind of like I just let people not talk to me. And if you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
It's really gotten there. And I feel better about it. which is why I feel like this is the best decision I ever made.
Yeah.
To set up this, if you don't talk to me, I ain't talking to you.
Good for you. I do that with a lot of like associates, friendships. Like at first I thought it was bad, like dang, you're just not gonna give them a conversation, whatever. But I'm just like, cool, you're not giving me energy that I feel like I should be giving because I'm giving it to you, then it is what it is. And it's not like I have bad blood if I see you at the local Winko, like, hey, hi, but that's about it. Like, so it comes with growing up.
I'm starting to think so. I think I'm getting older and just like just shaking off some.
It literally comes with
skin real quick. But also like being an entertainer is a different walk of life, and I also understand the possibilities are unlimited, and not everybody can come through that path. And so I feel like when I'm losing these people, it's setting me up for what I asked for, setting me up for what I'm anticipating my life to be. So as hard as it may be, I gotta embrace all of it.
Good for you.
In every way I can. But enough about me.
Good for you.
But enough about me. But I like that you're honest about, what shapes your music. That's what makes you you, and that you are able to embrace this new season of embracing yourself and hugging yourself and loving yourself. It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's very hard, especially in this society, because people can be really cruel and really mean, especially when we put ourselves, I've said this multiple times, when you put yourself in front of a camera. And I think, like I said a few minutes ago, I'm like, I'm tired of my voice. I'll be tired of my voice.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Or I look at myself, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I know. Like, is that what I really look like?
Right. Girl, like, you want to go. But I also have to realize, like, this is what I chose. This is where I'm choosing to be.
Yeah.
And you have to make difficult choices. So what was the most difficult choice you've had to make so far being in the entertainment industry?
The most difficult choice? Maybe like not working with certain individuals that I thought that I would work with for the long run. And I know that we just make really dope music, but business is business and it doesn't work out. Another thing is like, I do have a 9-to-5. So my profession, like entangling the two, not trying to entangle the two, but still want to be known for your craft and things like that. Yeah, that's pretty difficult. Like I've let go some jobs in the past because of my profession, but like with music, it's like seasons for me. Like I'll literally like take off and not do it for a while and then get back to it. So I feel like now I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm just going to do it for me. Like I'm cool. Like I'm just going to make decisions that are best for me. So yeah, I feel like I think that's it. Like, yeah, just like really like not dealing. The number one thing is just like not working with people that I really will want to work with to this day, but it would just not work out business wise.
That's fine. I mean, boundaries. That's where boundaries play into. I think I had to learn that too. Was like, it's okay to say no.
Yeah.
It's okay to be like,
I'm still learning
this is
that.
not going to do well for me.
Yeah.
This is not going to be a good work for me. But I think that is the hardest decision that you have to make, is how to have that discernment in running your business, because you are a brand. Not everybody's party you can attend. Not everybody's hand you can shake. And I had to learn that shit the hard way, because it was like, at some point, this is going to be your life. Do you have that moment where you're like, I do. So what happens?
In that moment?
No. What happens if it does happen? Like, how have you thought about that?
Ask me the question again.
How would you handle if it does happen? Like, if you do become famous? I wouldn't even say famous, because everybody's famous in a small town.
I just feel like I would have to cut a lot of people off and a lot of like habits and things that I like to do. It would have to come to a screeching halt. That's why I just don't really want to be like famous and like a celebrity. Like I did when I was younger. Like who didn't want to be like a pop star? Like I looked up to like Britney Spears and all those type of people. Like I don't know. I don't want it, honestly. Like I'm content. Like I thought that if you asked me this question maybe like 2 years ago, ooh, heck yes, I want to be famous. I want to be popping. I want everyone to know my name. But I'm kind of content right now. Like I feel like I'm always going to be involved in the music industry, entertainment business, wise, so I'm okay. Like I know how to play the back, I know how to play the middle, the front, like however that looks like for me. So I don't want the fame. Like too much comes with it. Like they try to dig up your past and bring up bullshit. So I don't want it. The older I get, like I'm like more private.
Yeah, but don't you think that doing this, it could happen?
It could happen. Yes, it could happen. But I just want to like set my destiny. Like I don't want to like
Fixate on it.
yeah, like oh, you could be famous tomorrow, but you got to do this, and that because I would not take it.
But I'm not talking about you got to do this, that, or the third. I'm talking about like, what if you wake up one day and then boom, you are all over.
It's gonna fuck with my anxiety. Yeah. I'm like, no, don't cringe. So,
I've had a few moments where it's like, shit, this is my life.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it like that because I mean, when you make a podcast, who the fuck is really thinking like, hey, you're an entertainer?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like I had always just like, oh, I got a podcast.
Oh, you're an entertainer.
Definitely in the entertainment field. And then I started, people always ask, like, I don't know if you get this, but people like, why do you do the photo shoots and the extras? And I was like, honestly, because it's me. I've always been like this. Like, even when I was a kid, I was like this. You can ask my mom. I used to tell her all the time, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be a star.
Yes.
Tell her that all the time. And now when I tell her, she's like, you know, I could see it.
Yeah.
And that took us a long time.
It happened though. You made it.
My mom was like, so I went to school and I did the normal thing. But my mom, when I told her I was starting a podcast, she was like, so you want to fuck around and forget education that you have? And I just was like, no, it's just the one thing that I really can't let go of. Because at some point it stopped being fake and it started being real.
Yeah.
Like this is where I was able to draw and make my own stuff. Like
beautiful.
It's literally my happy place.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Is that how you feel when you
Yeah, I feel like music is an outlet for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm able to like turn off like the real world and worrying about bills and family issues and things like that. So my music is like my escape place, especially the studio. Like I know like we're in a time right now where everyone has their home studios and stuff like that, but I'm old school. Like I need to be locked in because I just feel like it just takes me to like another dimension. Like, you know?
And it's very hard to explain to other people who are not there. And I think, you know, when you have some things that you care about so much, that it's a piece of you.
Yes.
This is a piece of you. And it's just very hard to try to make somebody else see your vision. But I also have to remember that it's your vision. It's not everyone's.
Yes.
And how you handle that is up to you, not everybody else.
Yes.
Because I get 1,000 comments from my mother about how to run my podcast every day. And I always ask her, like, oh, so what podcast do you have?
Right. Boom.
My dad is 100%. He's like, yeah, I watched you yesterday. I'm like, okay, 'cause, you know, oh, he's an old black man. He's relaxed. He lived his life.
Yeah.
And he's having a great time being older.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we're coming to a close, what is the one piece of advice you wish you would have known before you ventured off into music?
The business side of it, I wish I would have learned the business side of it early on. And just like not as I go, because I kind of like taught myself like everything, like when it comes to like being a recording artist. But I would say like the business aspect, I currently do have a distribution deal. I just kind of wish I had more knowledge prior to me signing my distribution deal, but I am forever grateful like for them. Shout out to GT Distribution, Go Toes. But yeah, so that's why I got into school. I'm in school for entertainment music business currently. And I just, for the youth, anyone coming up in the industry, like please do your homework because it's there. Like you can literally just Google like anything. It's like the information is out there. Like don't have anyone hold your hand throughout the process because you could literally just do it on your own. So that's the music business side of it.
I lied. I have one more question.
Okay, go for it.
Have you ever had like a shady issue happen? Like somebody do you dirty doing music?
all the time, whether it's them lying about producing a beat, whether it's a producer wanting to work with you and they just really just want to date you or use you, or wasting my bars, getting on features and people not doing anything with it. So it's a lot of fuck shit that happens, or dead missions, going to events that are out of town and showing up and not getting responses, and so it comes with it being independent.
How would you deal with that?
I used to really get mad and cuss people out and like want to pop up and do things, but now I'm just like, that's your fault. Like I just put it back on me. Like, that's your fault. You had a gut feeling and you still went with it. So yeah. Or now I could just call people's bullshit out. So I am very selective who I work with. I don't just go to producer anymore. I make sure I just work with a team, and yeah, so
we love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I would like you to tell my audience where they can find you, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
So y'all can find me, Blove Jones, BLOVEJONES. I am on all streaming platforms, Instagram, Blove Jones. I am on Twitter, Love's Overdose, YouTube, Blove Jones. Everything is pretty much Blove Jones, but a lot of people call me Blove, so make sure when you search me, it's the Blove Jones.
Okay. All right, so that concludes our episode. As always, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Bye.